What's going on, guys? Spider here, bringing you some Destiny. We got the Vault of Glass. Wanted to bring you an update on how to kill the Templar in the Vault of Glass raid, whether you're running on a normal or hard difficulty, because they patched it. They patched it. And here, we're trying to go to our positions for taking out the oracles. I mean, we're fine up at spawn, but you can see where Hyper and Y-Strikes are going. Bungie, with the patch that they put out yesterday, has made those two areas unplayable areas. So basically what happens is that you get the notification. You have 4 seconds to turn back, and if you don't turn back, you're dead. So it kills you. The game kills you. So you can no longer shoot at the oracles. There are no longer any good spots to sit up on these sniper locations and shoot at the oracles. And the same is also true for taking down the Templar. We can no longer use the area that we had used previously a few days ago that we posted in order to kind of all huddle in and take pot shots at the Templar. So, we're bringing you today our revised strategies for completing this Templar area, both the Oracle section and the killing the Templar. Of course, the nice thing about it is that you do have checkpoints at both of those sections. So let's start off with the Oracles. Okay, so this is going to be the easier of the two sections. Killing the Templar is going to be the most difficult part and is now pretty much the most difficult part of the raid. Atheon's not really a problem. But anyway, so my position here, I'm going to show you Hyper's viewpoint as well. I'm basically going to sit on the stairs here, and I'm telling, like, we have 3 guys on each side. So 3 guys on the left side, 3 guys on this side. You got to take out those oracles. But I'm going to sit on the stairs. And the nice thing about these stairs is that I'm safe from the hobgoblins over on the right-hand side. So there are 2 locations over there on that right-hand side where the hobgoblins spawn in and start shooting at me. So I'm going to take care of everything that comes in up at this spot. The 2 guys behind me, one is pretty much solely focused on taking out the hobgoblins. So he's got a sniper rifle, and if he sees any hobgoblins in behind me or to my right, he's taking them out, so I don't have to worry about them. I have to worry about, obviously, the oracle locations to the left of me right there, the one that we just shot at, and then the one just at the bottom of the stairs behind me. Okay, so once I hear them spawning in, then I get to assist in taking them out. But I also have my other 2 partners that are in behind me to help, okay? So, and you just keep running that spot. There's no reason to move. The only time you move up is when you got to take out one of these oracles. And just try and keep moving around. Try and move back and forth. Try and avoid getting sniped by those hobgoblins. Now, again, it's going to be more difficult now. I mean, the nice thing about the strategy that we brought you before was that you could run it with lower level players, okay? It's not going to be so easy now. It's not going to be so easy to run it with low level players. I mean, you could probably get through the Templar area with level 28s, to be brutally honest, the way we did it before. Now, you're going to have a tough time. You're level 28, you're going to get one shot by those hobgoblins. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get past this, especially the next section, alright? So, I mean, even we had a tough time until we got it down, until we got our strategy down for the next part of it where we kill the Templar. So, I'm going to switch over to Hyper's viewpoint, and nothing changes from now until when we finish the oracles. Yeah, more oracles start spawning in, but you just keep shooting them, and the strategy does not change. So, let's switch over to Hyper's view and take a look. Alright, there's Hyper doing a little dance before the oracles spawn in. He's got Atheon's Epilogue. Obviously, it's going to help if you have some of the raid weapons and they're fully upgraded, because all of them do extra damage to oracles. Going to be very, very helpful. So Atheon's Epilogue, Vision of Confluence, you know, weapons like that. Even the rocket launcher and the MG, you have them fully upgraded, or at least upgraded so that they do extra damage on the oracles, then you're going to be ahead, alright? And make sure you have a sniper. Sniper, these guys over here, you know, the hobgoblins, you want to take them out as soon as possible. And, you know, the more you play, the more you will know exactly where those hobgoblins spawn in and approximately, you know, the spawn rate, right? Because there's a certain time you take them out, well, they're going to respawn within a matter of seconds. So, you know, once you run it a few times and figure that out, you're going to know the locations, you're going to know approximately when they're going to spawn in, and you're going to know to take them out, right? So there's another hobgoblin up there. Get the sniper out. I think that's the icebreaker. The Icebreaker has very awesome impact. Very, very awesome sniper rifle. I got to get that thing upgraded. So that's his side of the platform, okay? So that's it. And you just keep running that, and eventually you'll finish off with the Oracles, and then you'll get to the Kill the Templar part, which is the difficult part. Alright guys, here we are at the Kill the Templar part. We've got the shield, or I've got the shield, trying to jump up here. And where I'm going to run, so again, 3 guys on the right side, 3 guys on the left side. And, you know, when I say right, left, I'm looking at it from, if you're at spawn and you were looking down at the Templar, I'm on the right side, and we got Hyper, Y-Strikes, and Senna, I think, over on the left side. I got Rich and Mocha over here on the right side with me, alright? So, I've got the shield, and I can take out these Harpies very, very easily. And as soon as I'm supercharged, I'm going in and I'm taking out the shields for the Templar, alright? If I don't get detained, then I'm trying to help out my teammates. I'm trying to melee the shields so that they can get out faster and they can do damage to the Templar. Now, we did try it, and this is on hard difficulty. Again, if you're lower leveled or approximately even leveled with the difficulty that you're playing on, you probably won't be able to do this, but what we did try was to keep the Templar from teleporting, okay? So what you have to do is basically sit on the locations that he wants to teleport to, so he can't teleport to them. But the thing is, he aggro's on you very, very hard. Like, he's on you, firing at you, and it's very, very difficult, especially on hard difficulty, to keep him from teleporting. So we reverted to this strategy. So I'm here, again, on the right side. I'm trying to take down as many of these Harpies as I can, and the more I take down, the faster my super is going to charge, right? Obviously. So I try and tell the guys on the right-hand side, you know, unless you're in trouble, unless the Harpie's shooting at you, don't kill the Harpies. Let me kill them so that I can supercharge my shield as quickly as possible. Alright, so there you go. I'm taking out the barriers for my teammates. And the important thing is, when the shields go down, and I call it out, if you're, you know, you're playing this with your team, call out, I'm firing at the shield's about to go down, so that way your teammates can put as much damage into the Templar as possible. Because the goal here is to take him down prior to him enraging. And I think it's strictly time-based. If you take too long taking him out, he'll become enraged, and then you have to deal with Minotaurs. He starts spawning in Minotaurs, and you really don't want to have to deal with the Minotaurs. I mean, it's bad enough dealing with the Harpies and then trying to take out the Templar when you take out the shields, let alone having to worry about a bunch of Minotaurs running around, which can two-shot you, basically, melee or whatever, and it's just much more difficult. So do it quickly, make sure you get charged up as quickly as possible, and make sure your teammates know when you're going to shoot the shields out, and that they have, you know, upgraded guns, upgraded heavy, whether they're using rocket launchers. Just be careful with the rocket launchers. You don't want to, you know, accidentally shoot your rocket off when you're detained, because you're going to kill yourself. It's just going to hit the shield and explode, right? But obviously rocket launchers are going to do a heck of a lot of damage to the Templar. So you get everybody focus firing on the Templar when the shields go down, just to take him down before he gets enraged. Alright? So, that's it. I don't really have, you know, I didn't really see a need to put Hyper's perspective. Again, they're on the far side, and all they're doing are taking, you know, they're taking out Harpies, etc. They just don't have me with a shield. That's why I only have 2 other guys on my side, because I have the shield. I can take out most of the Harpies in one shot, whereas the guys over on the left-hand side, you know, they have to shoot everything. So that's why we have, again, our two of our higher level players over there, and 3 in total. Okay? So I'm just gonna let this play out. I mean, there's no need for me to spew my my commentary over this. I'm just gonna play this out and let you guys watch and see how we finish this off. And that's it. That's the update strategy. Now, I know there was some stuff posted. I know there's, I think, I don't know if it's patched yet, where you can just kind of push Atheon off the edge of the map, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's going to get patched anyway, so there's no use in... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show that. I think it's pretty garbage. I mean, there's cheese and then there's cheese, okay? And I think people have also done this with the Templar, which is kind of silly. So I'm obviously not going to show that, because it is going to get patched, guaranteed. I'm surprised they didn't patch it yet, because that stuff I would have figured they would have patched way before, you know, making the areas that we were in off limits in game, you know, where it's, hey, turn back. And even with the shield, the other thing is with the shield, I don't think you can take the shield back to spawn, because people were doing that as well. We had to wipe a couple times, and what I did was jump off the edge of the map, and if I meleeed a couple times, the shield would disappear. That never used to be the case. So if you bring the shield sort of outside the playable area, and even so, that spawn area is still playable because you don't die when you go up there, but the shield, I think, is going to, you know, basically teleport out of your hands and go back to where it spawned. So you can't go down, grab the shield. I think it was Warlocks that were doing this. Go down, grab the shield, and then go back up the spawn and just take out the Templar that way. And you don't even take out the shields, I don't think, because you're sort of above them. You just keep firing at them with the shield super. I think that's how it worked. I've never seen it or tried it. So, anyways, this is our revised strategy, and hope it helps you guys. It is going to be difficult, okay? And the other thing we do have is that if we do get marked, if we miss an Oracle, because some of them spawn at the front, and if the Templar is at a bad spot, they're kind of difficult to get. So we have stated, okay, if we get marked, we all run back to this back set of stairs where I can cleanse everybody, okay? So let's finish this off for you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Guardian down.